Hey and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, please do subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you one of my favorite and most profitable ways of generating sales. Before we get into this video, let me be clear. Email marketing is not the next marketing craze or marketing secret. It's the holy grail. Now, you may be watching this video because Facebook's not producing the same results or costs have increased. Maybe Google has changed and you're not getting the same results. It may even be that you've invested your time and money in all the other marketing forms and now you're moving on to email marketing. We both know that email marketing is constantly changing. The good news is email marketing hasn't changed much. In fact, it's just technology's got better. Now, I'm going to break down a super easy, super simple email marketing strategy just for you. You need to watch this video until the end because email marketing allows you to make money even when you're sleeping. Email marketing works no matter how big or small your database is, no matter the product or service. And the best part is you don't need a big budget. So without further ado, let's jump in. Step one, we need to understand the purpose of email marketing. Lots of the so-called gurus out there will tell you things like brand awareness, customer relationships. My response to that is bullshit. The purpose of email marketing is to make money. And it's really simple. In order to do that, we need to take people on a journey. And in order to do that, we need to understand the customer journey. What are we trying to sell? When are we trying to sell it? When are we doing offers and promotions? Now, I think the best way of doing this is looking at the calendar and mapping it out. Personally, I like to look at the calendar and break it down into 4 quarters. Each quarter will have its own focus area. Let me give you a quick example. Let's have a look at the business boardroom. Quarter 1, we might focus on an online event. That doesn't mean one webinar for the quarter. It just means the driving factor is pulling people to participate in an online event of some sort. Quarter 2, we may want to focus on selling a particular product or service. Again, that doesn't mean selling one particular product or service for a series of 90 days. No, we like to break this down into educational emails explaining the product or services with a call to action. Quarter 3, you might want to break this down into a flash sale. Ideally, this should be your gateway product or service. You know, the one that leads your customer on to bigger and better products or services from you. You might have noticed I use the term flash sale. That's because I'm opposed to giving discounts. I personally hate giving discounts as I believe it devalues you, your product and service. But I'm not going to get on my high horse in this video. Let's move on to quarter 4. So quarter 4, you might want to focus on a free trial of some sort. People don't expect free forever. It's a nice way for you to build trust with your clients. And before you say, Jamie, we can't give our product or service for free, we'd go bankrupt. There are a number of ways to get creative. Let me give you an example. Let's say you make or sell a physical product, basically a product that costs you money to make or buy. Well, you could simply get people to enter a prize draw and one lucky winner wins. The creative part is the data capture. On entry, get them to write why it'd be beneficial for them to have your product or service. Now you know why it'd be beneficial to them personally, making it easier to you to sell to the runners-up. By planning ahead, you're able to firstly have clarity on your marketing efforts, but you're also able to plan around your marketing efforts. For example, if you're a seasonal business of some sort, you may offer your free trial in your down season. Let's move on to step 2 now. Step 2, this step is about planning the journey. This step is what most people miss. As you're watching this video, you're either new to email marketing or have had poor results. So I'll say it again, this step can't be missed. Imagine you're about to go off in your car to a new destination. You've never been there before. I think it's fair to say you'd either use a sat-nav or plan your journey ahead. It's the same with email marketing. You need to plan the journey. You need to ensure you're giving yourself enough time to reach your destination, and your destination basically means reaching your goal. So here's a quick tip for you. Your journey won't be plain sailing. You will hit roadblocks on the way. This is why it's so important to ensure you have a plan to go around any issues you may have. So what does this mean in email marketing? Well, let's assume for a moment you send an email and the recipient didn't open it. What do you do? What's the alternative route? Well, you might circle back. i.e. look for a different route. There are a number of ways of doing this in email marketing, and the most common way is changing the subject line. This could be asking if they received the last email, did it get lost in spam? But you also need to consider, did they simply receive the email at the wrong time and delete it? Or did they simply delete it in error? So I'm going to keep this section short and simple. We're going to move on to step 3. Step 3 is all about the content. You don't want your emails to be the boring sales emails. What's the word for those type of emails? That's right, you guessed it, spam. You need to ensure your emails are relatable to your audience and carry the right tone. For example, if you're a funeral director, you probably don't want your emails talking about the bright future ahead. Yes, funeral homes use email marketing. I bet that shocked you. Now, I recommend having a framework to work from. This is a basic framework. Firstly, the subject line. This is the first impression and decide whether your email is opened or not. So make it catchy, intriguing, and concise. Then you need to consider the pre-header text, as this complements the subject line by giving a preview of the email's content, basically encouraging the recipient to open the email. Now the recipient has opened your email, you need to consider the content. Keep it focused on the message and offer value. Use engaging and persuasive language back speaks directly to your readers' needs and problems. Lastly, consider if your emails need any visuals, for instance, images or video. So to put it simple, the framework is subject line, pre-header text, and visuals. Now let's move over to the last step. Step 4, it's all about technology. There are so many options available, and while we have our own email marketing technology, I'm not going to cover that off in this video. This video is all about giving you the foundations to build what's right for you and your business. Email marketing doesn't need to be expensive. I'm sure you've landed on software pages and have all singing and dancing features. But at this stage in your journey, your priority is to ensure your emails are landing in the inbox. Believe it or not, your technology partner can play a part in ensuring you're hitting that inbox. When choosing which software you want to use, don't get hijacked with all the features and benefits. You simply need a software that allows you to track a few things: open rates, click rates, and reply rates. It'd also be good if you could do things like A and B testing. I see a lot of people getting to the stage and stopping simply because they're not good with technology or seem to fear the process. Honestly, don't give up. Email marketing software is really simple to use. In most cases, it's a drag and drop solution. You can even employ people to set up your email marketing for you. Yes, we offer that service. Check out in the description below. But creating a successful email campaign is not hard, and it's not easy either. In this video, I've covered off the basics. You can get full comprehensive access to the business boardroom using the link in the description. You are here because you want to implement email marketing. Use our knowledge to fast track your results. That's enough from me. I look forward to seeing you in the business boardroom.